And we're at a place now where, if you follow the tea leaves, the New York football Jets have really gotten to a place where they're dysfunctional, and it just gets more entertaining by the detail. It gets more entertaining by each fact that comes out. And it's rather fascinating. When you think about the owner, Woody Johnson, 77 years old, I believe he's Jerry Jones Jr. If you think about everything that Jerry Jones does, how he meddles in the offseason, he meddles in the players' business, he does all the picking of the players and things like that. There's things that are starting to come out about the Jets this season and last season that are just dumbfounding. When you think about not only Aaron Rodgers possibly being benched, when you think about Hassan Reddick not getting an extension after being traded for, and people are saying that's Woody Johnson's work that he didn't get that extension when he was traded. When you think about not only Jerry Jeudy possibly being traded from the Broncos to the Jets for Lazard, it's coming out that he put a, oh, whoa, we're not doing that trade, to that as well. There's a number of moves, and possibly benching Aaron Rodgers 2 weeks ago also floated on the table, if you will. And these are things that are coming out now that the general manager has been fired from the Jets, and Coach Saleh has been let go by the Jets. It's been a hands-on approach by New York Jets owner Woody Johnson. And he's had the franchise for over 25 years. And even after the firing of Coach Saleh, even after firing your general manager, there still are talks of what to do with Aaron Rodgers. You see, what I think they should do with Aaron Rodgers is very simple. It's very plain. And I think from the standpoint, Aaron Rodgers should be kept over next season. I think that if you look at the past and what happened in Green Bay when Aaron Rodgers was on the Packers and they drafted a quarterback in the first round named Jordan Love. He simply went out and performed. He went out and got an MVP. He simply carried the Packers to a playoff height, and he was better than ever, playing with a motivated chip on his shoulder. Yeah, he was a little drama in the offseason, but when he was on the field, him and Devontae Adams performed, and he played like a man possessed to say, you know what? I'm going to teach you for taking a quarterback. You were wrong. I think the New York Jets should not, in free agency, get another quarterback. I think they should draft a quarterback. Let him sit behind Aaron Rodgers and be groomed. I know that Aaron Rodgers is going to give you it's not my job to groom somebody. It's not my job to do this, that, and the third. But if you put Aaron Rodgers in a situation where he has to go out and perform or lose his job, I think you're going to get the best version of Aaron Rodgers. I think you're going to get the best version of him having to show you, okay, I'm worth all this money. I'm worth all this headache. I'm worth all this. After all, if you're the Jets, you gave up so much for him. Just to see what? No playoffs? Just to see what? Nothing come of it positive? To see what? Nothing great come of it? Now the Jets are looking at a serious possibility of trading away all these things and getting Devontae Adams and having Wilson and having Breece Hall and having this defense that has Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, and they're not good enough to make the playoffs. They're not good enough to sniff the playoffs. And all you have to show for it is a couple of picks that you hit, a couple of picks that you didn't, and a bunch of money that you spent that you regret. Now, ask myself, are they better off today with Aaron Rodgers than they were last year with Zach Wilson? I mean, it's tough. But in the end, I think that what Rodgers is, I believe he turns 41 on December 2nd, it's going to be tough justifying any moves that they have, knowing that essentially Woody Johnson's making the final decision on everything. No matter how good of a coach you are, if they hire Belichick or if they go out and hire somebody else like a Mike Vrabel, the rubber meets the road, and who's making the real decisions here? Is it Coach X, Y, Z, or is it the owner? These are some of the things you just have to think about if you're a Jets fan, but you have to also understand that brighter days can come, but you're just going to have to draft a better quarterback. So Jets fans, I urge you, please, get in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. What do you think the Jets should be doing? What do you think the organization should be doing? All you other NFL fans, what do you think about the Jets situation? Definitely check out Sports Trades Plus. And make sure you fave, make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode.